What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down Stephon Gilmore being traded to the Dallas Cowboys for a 5th round pick in return. Another fleecing of a trade. The Cowboys are getting the former Defensive Player of the Year, the 6-time Pro Bowl, two-time first-team All-Pro cornerback, and Stephon Gilmore, one of the greatest cornerbacks to ever play. Now the Cowboys may have the best cornerback tantrum in the NFL with Trayvon Diggs and Stephon Gilmore, adding Kelvin Joseph, who's continuing to develop. They have a really good cornerback room there. It doesn't surprise me that Gilmore got traded. The Colts are heading in a rebuild direction, but it does surprise me for a 5th round pick. I thought, maybe you can get a second for him. If not a second, maybe a third, a couple of thirds, and a fourth. They got a 5th round pick for him. I get that he's old, but it's a guy who's still playing at a pretty high level. And Cowboys just got him. So, for the Cowboys, I think it's a great trade. For the Colts, it's a meh trade. I think it was the right move to move on for him and get some draft compensation, but not this little. In 2022, Stephon Gilmore had 2 interceptions and 66 combined tackles. And get this, quarterbacks when passing his way had a 74 passer rating, which is pretty darn good for a corner to hold quarterbacks to that. And when they were passing his way, they had a 56.2 completion percentage. All that according to Pro Football Reference. But he only allowed less than 600 total yards as a whole this year with the Colts. This is a guy who's still playing at a high level, and you can make an argument that he is a top 5 corner still, and the Cowboys just got him for a 5th round pick. For the Colts, I think it's a C- move, and for the Cowboys, it's an A+ move, for sure. And the reason I'm even giving the Colts that high of a grade is mainly because they're moving. I think it was time to move on, even though he's a great player, but it's still a 5th round pick is basically nothing. But it's crazy to also think that Stephon Gilmore is now will be on his 5th team, which just sounds crazy. But he spent his first 5 years with the Buffalo Bills. Then he spent 3.5 years with the Patriots before he got traded to the Panthers in the middle of 2021, and then he was with the Panthers for the second half of the 2021 season, and then that he was with the Panthers for just half a season, and then he went to the Colts this past year. So, and now he's headed to the Cowboys, and he's becoming kind of what Darrelle Revis was in his final few years, just bouncing around from team to team to be on a contending team to try and compete for a championship. And believe it or not, I think last year the Colts went into the year as a possible dark horse Super Bowl team. Obviously that blew up in their faces, but now he's going to the Cowboys, and yeah, here he is now in the Cowboys. Like I said, great cornerback room, and that cornerback room is going to be pretty scary to throw the ball on. But comment down below what you guys think about all that. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time.